Hello everyone, welcome to Rockstar Gaming. My name is Eric. Today we're going to be looking at the part 2 of our unboxing series on a new game from Gamelyn Games. That is right, we are going to be taking a look here at Tiny Epic Vikings, the Ragnarok expansion. This is my copy that I got off of Kickstarter with my own money, once again. So we're going to take a look. I always have to do this thing right here where we push it over here into the middle, but we're going to take a look here at Tiny Epic Vikings Ragnarok. Spoiler alert, or not spoiler alert, behind the scenes alert. The last video we did on this, part 1, I had a technical issue with the cameras and had to redo the whole video. This one, I had a technical issue with other people in the house, but I ended up having to redo this again. That's why this is, again, not in its plastic. Actually, the plastic for it is right here in front of me. So let's go ahead, pretend like I did that, and throw it again. So there is that right there. But this is Tiny Epic Vikings, the Ragnarok expansion. So we're going to go ahead and flip it over, and it tells us quite a few things in here about the end of the world and Ragnarok there. Shows off the game components. List off the game components, tells you that you do need to have Tiny Epic Vikings in order to play this game, as well as gives you recommendations as to what card sleeves to use if you wish to use card sleeves. Not sure how much of this game will fit in the box after you sleeve cards, but be willing to find out. So let's go ahead and open up this box and place it right here, and we have yet another Tiny Epic rule book, the Slayer's rule book this time. That we open it up, and as soon as we open it up, it is bigger than the box. Go figure. So gives you a little bit of a prologue, expansion overview, lists out all the various components of the game and how to set it up. Goes over all the various things, tells you how to slay your giant, how to what to do with the cleanup phase. Giants reduce fury. Yep. I can read. We got the Valkyries explanation, how to set up for a 2-player mode, and how to do solo mode, and what to do about that. So that's going to be your rule book. Read that at your leisure. These are going to be, I'm assuming, your giant tokens. Let's not make the same mistake we did last time. Let's go ahead and actually keep the component part open, so that way I remember how all this is. So these are going to be your giant tokens. They are numbered 1 through 9, it looks like. You can see the 1 is numbered 7 on the back side. You got 1 through 6 and 8 and 9 right there. So there is your giant tokens right there. Then you have your tokens for the Valkyries. The Valkyries have 4 different colors, 3 of each color: blue, red, yellow, and green. So there are all of those right there. Next, we are going to have your your Viking cards. That is true what I was about to say. So there's your Viking cards. These are going to be, I believe, standard card game size cards. So if you got this game and you have a ton of extra sleeves left over from sleeving Marvel United, you'll be able to use those on these. So we have 6 Valkyries first. This is an example of what one of the Valkyries looks like, and you can tell in the bottom right-hand corner that she's got that Ragnarok symbol down there, so you can remove her from the deck if you need to, if you just want to play the base game of this. You've also got down here the example of a Giant Slayer, also with the Ragnarok symbol right there. Yeah, those are going to be the 2 new card types into this expansion. So you've got Giant Slayers, Valkyries, and Shamans in the other game. So there is that right there. Then you got your larger cards. These are the ones I said in the last video you might have a little bit of hard time. Not necessarily a standard size card. I, again, usually use Game Genic cards. And I don't think there's a size in their line for these. If there is, let me know. Excuse me, so I can go find it. But these cards, I don't know what it is, but these cards are a little thin and to me a little bit flimsy, to where I would actually want to go ahead and get these sleeved. Get these a little bit better protected. So these are going to be your new Valkyrie mats right here. So those are those mats, along with the backside for the clans. I didn't look to see if they're the same clans. I don't think they are. But I am been known to been wrong before. But yeah, those are going to be new Valkyrie mats, new Valkyrie clans right there. Then you are going to have your 6 new gods. So you've got Baldur, the god of beauty. You got Heimdall, the watchman. You've got, what's that? Nana, goddess of peace. Sagan, goddess of loyalty. You've got Sol, goddess of the sun. And Tyre, god of bloodshed. So there are those 6 new gods you're going to be working with in the game. And then you've got right here your new board. You've got your 1 to 3 player side right here. This is what you're going to be playing for solo mode, 2-player mode, or 3-player mode. And then if you are lucky enough to have more friends than that, here is your 4-player mode right there. Also, if you can fit 4 people around your table, because apparently not. All right, so that is your board right there. No pretty artwork in this one, and like the other one had, but there is everything in here for that. Now, while we have extra time, because my run time right now in this video is only 7 minutes, we're going to take a look at some of the extra stuff that came with this Kickstarter. So we do have right here the official game mats. These are the mats for 1 to 4 players right here. Yes, I did buy those. And let's go ahead and get these open. Take off carefully the tape right there. I don't know why I'm putting it on this side. I'm right-handed. Leave it over there for now, because we have more things to open. But let's go ahead and see if I can, without ripping the box, open this up. And these are going to be your 4 game mats. So there is that information right there. So I got 1, 2, fit them all here. I could if I move stuff. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is what each player would have in front of them while they play. I'm assuming these are where you're going to be placing the Viking cards right down here on the bottom, kind of flipping them over like that. And I'm not sure if you would be starting here and then doing like this kind of thing on them, like that. But there is that right there. And then your favorite cards that I don't have any of would be placed right up here. And I'm sure I have not gone through the rules fully yet. I'm sure that these other things matter. So there is all that. I do know they do give you, there's some spots there for giant slaying. So pretty sure these mats are giving you everything you need to play with the main game, the expansions, all that kind of stuff. So those are the mats. They are pretty nice mats. They feel pretty good. That is equal to my mat there. I do like how they are just basically like, here's the information and here's a solid color. As much as I like the mats for Tiny Epic Dungeons, the color's a little bit busy and abstract sometimes. But these I like a little bit, like I said, a little bit more than the Tiny Epic Dungeons ones. And then finally, we've got the official game mat. This mat, I think I showed it in the mail call video. This mat looks like it is about half the size of the mat for Tiny Epic Tiny Epic Pirates and Tiny Epic Dungeons. So it'll probably be an easier time sitting at my table there. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna put it this way. Actually, we'll move some stuff around. Put it the way God's intended it. All right, so there is the mat there for Tiny Epic Vikings. You got your the era mat, which I am assuming is a scoring mat. Your Viking deck, your discard pile, dog barking, and places to put the various god mats. And it looks like this is, oh, look at that. That's where you're going to put your map. So they made it very generic here without any of the lines or anything on it. But you can place your actual map board right there. So that is that. So that is everything that we have for bonus content for Tiny Epic Vikings. That is going to be the Ragnarok expansion. That is going to be the playmats and all of that. If you would like to order your own copy of it, you can go to the Gamelyn Games website right now. I think the main game is going to be $35, which is a little bit more than what was on the Kickstarter. The expansion looks like it's $15, and then the various mats, $25 for this mat, $25 for this 4-pack of mats right there. So that is me. We will be playing. I'm not sure when we're going to be playing through the Ragnarok expansion. I need to learn the rules myself first for the main game and then go into the expansion. Jake also got it, and he's a little bit better with the rules than I am. So be on the lookout sometime soon for gameplay of this game here. And that is going to be it. I'm going to stop rambling. So I'd like to thank you guys for tuning into this unboxing video on Rockshire Gaming. My name is Eric. I have been your host, and make sure you like, subscribe, notify, all those things, and we'll see you guys in the next video.